Pattaya City Expats Club is a non-profit social organisation and our speakers are volunteers. The club as such assumes no responsibility or liability for the professional reputation of or the quality of services provided by the speaker today.
And we've got one last speaker, Michael, who's given 2 talks before. One about the pulsed electromagnetic field therapy, which is a life-changing thing. I cannot recommend you enough that you find out and use it. Oh, I see Richard there and his lovely lady. She uses it all the time. It's helped her with her dizziness and all sorts of things. He's got a machine here. He's also gave a very frank and honest talk about how he had prostatectomy and the replacement he uses to get... Come on up, Michael. Thank you for waiting this longer to give the talk.
Hello, everybody. Thanks, friend. I'm here to talk about the cheapest sort of medicine that God gave us, and it's called earthing. As you know, we're on a magnificent planet called the Earth. Now, the Earth's a big magnet. The Earth gives out 7.8 hertz, a frequency that we're all tuned to. All our bodies, all our organs are tuned to different frequencies. Now, everybody should earth themselves every day. And looking around the room, we're not the healthiest, we're not the youngest bunch in Pattaya. We need to go back to basics. I know Herbalife and all the natural herbs and food out there is all very good for you, but getting back to basics, we should earth ourselves every day. And let's face it, we're not walking every day, we're not putting our feet in the water every day, which we should do. A lot of us are overweight, drink too much beer, all the things we do in Pattaya, which is a good lifestyle, but it's not that healthy for us. Now, the other elements we have to put up with when we're on this earth now, we've got our chemtrails dropping all the aluminium on us. We can't do anything about that, whether you believe in that or not. But we've been poisoned every day with organic food. All our food, I'm an ex-farmer, I nearly died from chemical poisoning, pudding poisoning, kill weeds, kill bugs. I spent 3 months in hospital, in intensive care, with tubes down me, and I thought it was history at 38 years old. So I earth every day now. I'm very healthy, although I did get prostate cancer, and I've got through that, and I'm very, very healthy now, except I drink too much beer. That's one of my downfalls. But anyway, earthing. I'll just get onto our screen. There's lots of different types of earthing techniques. The cheapest, the best way to earth yourself is go for a walk. Best to do it in nature, a rainforest where you're breathing in nice fresh air, you've got no pollution, you've got no noise from the traffic and all that sort of stuff. If you sort of sit down in nature, put your feet in a stream and stop your mind from wandering and thinking about how you're going to pay the rent or other dramas you've got in life, everybody needs to just chill out every day and have some time for themselves and just think of the good things in life, because there's a lot of stress out there. Now, grounding helps with stress. As we know, earthing is a practice of reconnecting with the Earth's natural energy, which is 7.8 hertz. A simple walk, sitting, as I just mentioned, outside. We live in concrete jungles. We drive around in a lot of electric cars. You've got to think our bodies are run by a nervous system. Our nervous system is electric. Now, electricity runs on a magnetic fields. Now, magnetic fields, your blood, we all have different blood types. What happens is you have negative cells, negatively charged cells, positively charged cells. When you get tired, you have to sleep at night time. You rebuild your energy up by increasing your negative cells. You charge your body up. When it obviously reduces anxiety, sleep quality, inflammation. When you've got a disbalance of your cells, you're getting tired, you get anxiety, and you get arthritis. They're all the problems you deal with if you're not well balanced. Very simply, you can sit on the ground. There's earthing mats. You can sit on the wet. People, I say, sit in the grass outside. And they say, yeah, what if it's wet? Better if it's wet, because you can earth yourself if it's wet. Water conducts electricity a lot better. Concrete obviously doesn't. Shoes, take your shoes off. Okay, I just want to talk about another type of earthing, because we don't all get the opportunity to be able to walk on the beach. Our lives are very busy. As I said, we live in high rises, concrete all around us. We don't do our gardening. We don't get our hands dirty anymore. We have to connect with the dirt. Now, when I actually got poisoned, my nervous system broke down, and for many, many years I wasn't, because I had to give up farming because I just was too ill to keep farming. So what I had to do is I found PEMF therapy, which is a machine that was invented by Nikola Tesla like 150 odd years ago. And it's natural, 100% natural. You can't use it too much or too less. The more you use it, obviously the better you'll get. Now, just in this room, there's 5 people who have bought these machines, and they all just think they're great, which they are. Now, there's different price machines. Now, I got this off the net. On the right-hand side, this American model. In America, 35-year-olds are buying these machines for prevention of medicine because they know they work. They're very popular, the Hugo PEMF machines. The yellow one there is $25,000 US, not cheap. And then it goes down to 16. And why I put this up? Because when I did my talk before, when I did the talk before, I didn't mention price. And I thought, hey, I'm going to tell everybody what the prices are and give you some value what my machine will do and how much it is. Now, that yellow machine's about $26,000 US. Today is the last day. They've got them on special for $13,000 US if you buy one of those. The machine on the left here is one of the machines I produced because my nervous system was shot, and it was, after using a PEMF machine, it was the only thing that fixed my nervous system. Now, we have got an updated model on the ground here. Now, with PEMF machines, there's very cheap ones, there's $1,000 ones, there's $60,000 machines. Now, the cheapest one over there is about $8,000 US, the blue one there. Now, what I did was, I actually had a friend, I didn't buy one, who's got one of those Hugos, and we pulled the pieces, and I decided to build them ourselves. I got an engineer to build them, and we came up with the one on the left-hand side, and at the moment we're selling those for 90,000 baht, which obviously a lot cheaper than the 13,000 US ones. How much is it? 90,000 baht, right? Yeah, about $3,000. So, and then you've got it for life. Now, what I also did, we have got one was a little bit dearer that's got a built-in ionizer. Now, the ionizer, Ren said we want to make them as cheap as possible to sell to the expats. So I took the ionizer out of them and made them a bit cheaper. So we can give you a choice now whether to put an ioniser with them or without. So choice is yours, but yeah, obviously I recommend ionisers because of the health benefits. They will take the pollution out of your room, they'll make you sleep a lot better at night time. So as far as once you actually buy one of these machines, your health will improve immensely. Now, it's not only earthing. If you got a particular problem, what these machines will do, they actually will, in the first 10 minutes of you using a PEMF machine, it will change the consistency of your blood. It's just like getting 4 grams of morphine, natural morphine in your body. So you feel good. It's like it's putting 4 grams of adrenaline, natural adrenaline in your body. Now what happens is it cleans your blood. It charges the positive cells to negative ions in your blood. Now what happens then is it circulates through your body, and it doesn't really matter if you put behind your neck or sit on it, put under your feet. It doesn't matter where you put on your body, it will go through your whole nervous system. Your heart will pump it around. You know, we've had incredible stories of arthritis, brain fog. What it does, it will, because it fixes your blood, I just want to make a statement. The PEMF machine knows somehow, your body knows somehow where to pump the right amount of blood to the most affected area. Now, we've hired them out, we've lent them to people with different problems. One old fellow was in a wheelchair and he had a bad back or something. He said, "Oh, I didn't fix my back, but all my teeth are all they're all loose, but it's fixed my teeth." And I go, "Well, what happens is your body tells." Your body fixes whatever has to be fixed first. Now, it will go to and strengthen your jaws, your blood, and that's how a PEMF machine works. And then it might go into your other parts of your body where you've got broken bones or cartilages, all that sort of thing. But basically a PEMF machine, earthing machines, will fix just about anything you've got wrong with you. So anyway, if anyone wants to have a chat or try a PEMF machine later, quite welcome to. Anyway, I'll leave it there, seeing we've only got 10 minutes. We've got Bruce here, behind you, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I know Bruce from 6 years ago, who came to, I was working with him in Thailand, and he started using a PEMF machine at a friend's place, and I know there was about 3 flights of stairs up to the top office, and poor old Bruce could hardly get up the top of the stairs, and now he runs marathons.
Well, not quite that. But his speech pattern has improved dramatically. I mean dramatically. Whatever he's doing something for the positive. He's enunciating a hell of a lot better. I mean a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, I become involved. If you go, there is a website which I built, thehealthrejuvenator.com. You can go and you can check out some testimonials. For instance, Ron, he had chronic bursitis on his knee, pain for 2.5 years, nothing helped. 2 hours on the machine, he had no pain. Then when the pain came back a few months later, another 2 hours on the machine, no pain. Dawn, she had terrible arthritis for 20 years, 6 hours on the machine. She could click her fingers, which she hadn't been able to do for goodness knows how many years. Sorry, you wanted to say something?
I've used other machines, and I came here for stem cells, and I had to have an MRI. Well, it helped me so much that the spinal nerve hole, where the nerve goes through the lower back, his mind has increased at age 73 to the highest baseline. And I still got a 40% fractured bone in my lower back when I crushed it all on my L3. That type of machines, whatever, it works. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, there's a lot of research online, and I always say when you've tried everything else and it doesn't work, try this machine. It could work?
Well, I'll just mention, when I first met Bruce, he went to the Bangkok hospital and had an MRI with his back, and the doctor said, "Mate, you're too old." I won't say you're too silly, but you're fine. You're too old, mate. Just go back and enjoy your life. And that's what the doctor said. The surgery's not going to work, as he really needed a back fusion. So after the MRI, and then was it 12 months later or 2 years later?
18 months.
18 months later, he had another MRI, and the improvement, the doctors go, "What the hell are you doing? Whatever you're doing, keep doing it, because hey, he's walking, he's doing all sorts of naughty things now that he couldn't do before, and he's having a ball, he's enjoying life." So the thing is, once you buy one of these machines, now we do rent them out for a trial, and we have got finance organised now. So if anyone's interested in increasing their health and living a much better life without the pain, we will certainly have a chat to you after.
It certainly helped my lower back osteoarthritis and stuff. And I wouldn't live without one. We gave it to a friend of mine. He had one of the things it undoubtedly does is, obviously there's iron in your blood. This puts a pulsed magnetic field through it, so it stimulates a microcirculation. And I had a friend he acknowledges he's showing early signs of Alzheimer's. So he gave one to put on his brain, specifically for the Alzheimer's, but he said, in one treatment, it stopped my arrhythmia in my heart. Now I don't have heart arrhythmia anymore, and he's like, I won't live without one of these, and hopefully he'll keep treating his brain. And again, there's research about how it benefits Alzheimer's and stuff. 40 hertz. Yeah, you can choose different settings. Yes.
Yeah, with Michael's PEMF, at the beginning when I heard it here in the expat, I don't really understand. But since August, it's with me, the machine on the left, and he rented it out for me. Basically, I had a fall also in South Africa that my left knee was really hurt. And good thing that the PEMF is helping me. And if you had a bad day and you have a very stressed day, I just put like 1.5 to 2 hours on it, whichever parts of the body. So I'm still trying to understand what this grounding, this ion thing is meant, but I've been thinking of returning it, but I said no, I don't think so. So it's with me now for the 6th month, I think. So it's really helpful. Thank you, that's all.
You're welcome. I'll just tell you one more story. I sold one to a lovely lady who had actually adopted a young Thai boy. Now, apparently they adopted him when he was 2 years old. Now, he's now 22 years old, but suffers badly from anxiety and depression.
Apparently, fecal alcohol syndrome. The mother was drinking a lot of alcohol whilst she was pregnant.
Yeah, very sad. Anyway, he's a lovely boy, but he gets up every day and wants to kill himself, and it's really sad. So his mother came and had a chat to me and said, look, he's currently he's having help from Brainwell, which is a company that concentrates on brain stimulation. And when you have depression, Alzheimer's and that, it's your lobes on your right-hand side of your brain. That's where your memory and depression comes from. Now, I went with his mother to Brainwell to have a look at what frequencies they were using for the brain stimulation. Mind you, she'd actually signed up for a 6-month course, and it was costing about $5,000 baht a month for 2 visits for an hour and a half, right? For a visit. Now, they're now going back to Canada and leaving the son here, and she's just bought another machine off me. She said, look, I've got to leave one with my son because they've just been back to Brainwell, and they do brain scans before and after treatment. Now, the most incredible thing is, since he's been using my machine, his activity in the right part of his brain has increased 60 to 70%. And it just shows up on the brain scan, which is living proof that the machine is actually helping this young fellow, which makes me very happy that he's using it. And the thing is, you have to use it. If you get one of these machines, you must use it every morning, every night. And if you're sitting at the computer or the TV, you can put your feet on it, you can put behind your back. You just got to make it a part of your life.
By the way, Brainwell use pulsed electromagnetic field therapy. That's what they use.
Yes.
So
PEMF.
So you can buy a machine. Their treatments are pretty expensive, so you could soon pay for a machine just out of what you would be paying for them. And they only use it on the brain, which is a bit of a waste of a resource, really.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. Firstly, thank you so much for the many people who have used the machine and benefit from it so much, and the talks you've given about it. It's the only, I can't believe, and I've dealt with so many alternative therapies, acupuncture, Reiki, and on, naturopathy and stuff. I can't believe I never heard of this machine and this therapy, which has been out there for decades with research and everything, until you gave a talk at the Expat Club. So very grateful about that. So thank you, and